Good morning, guys. I wanted to kind of get on here and talk about a couple things that I wish I had heard when I was younger and when I was, majorly people pleasing and just trying to figure out life, because I feel like for me personally, it doesn't click unless somebody else tells me. And I think that's also because I doubt myself a lot and because I just have not relied on my own intuition to guide me through life. And so I wanted to talk specifically with relations to work and career, especially for people who are basically you're getting out of college or even going into college and you're trying to figure out what you want to do. And I think there's obviously we see that hustle culture is fucking crazy and everybody wants to be a millionaire and everybody wants to be great, and not everybody knows all the work that it takes. But one of the things that I think is involved in this is letting yourself be great through trusting yourself, through following your intuition, and through basically allowing yourself to experience life. There's a quote that I really like where, oh, Christ, and it just came out of my brain as I said that. To the extent of, and I'm sure it's worded better, but it's there are no setbacks, no negatives, if you're going through life with the goal to experience things. Because everything is an experience, negative or not. You're learning a lesson and you are getting better, you are changing as a person, and that is literally the whole point of why we are here, is to try things and to adapt and to figure ourselves out as we go through life. But especially for people who are going into a career or are going into the workplace and you feel like a small fish in a big pond and you don't really know what to do. For me, honestly, the biggest lessons that I had to learn were trusting that I am capable, because you didn't go to school for nothing. You are not an idiot. You are willing to try these things out. You are wanting to be here. You're willing to take this job, so you're qualified enough. And if you are so anxious about it, it shows that you care enough, which I think is really a good way of gauging, am I qualified? In a way, right? Because obviously you can't just believe in yourself through becoming a surgeon. You can a little bit, but you also have to put in the practice, be consistent, work really hard, and also be incredibly smart, But one of the things is, trusting yourself that you can do it and that you will figure out whatever you are going through. Whether there's an obstacle at work, whether you feel unsure about whether this is for you, you will figure it out. Another thing is also knowing that you can change at any time. You don't like the work that you're in, change it. Okay? And I don't really care, honestly, if it was your first damn day and you think, okay, this is ass, but maybe I should stick it through. You will know intuitively if you should. And I think it is worth trying, at least for any new job, maybe trying to stick it out for 3 months just to see. You get a couple paychecks, and that way you can kind of balance yourself out better. But if it is to the point where you are freaking out every single day about going to this job, and it's not just regular anxiety, because there is a difference. There is absolutely no shame in saying that this does not work for you and trying again. I have known, for example, surgeons going through residency who have decided trauma is not for me. I want to go to something else. Myself, I have, especially in nursing, have had moments where I'm okay, you know what? This specific type of work is not for me. But that's okay. That doesn't mean I'm a bad nurse. That doesn't mean I'm a incapable worker. Doesn't mean I am stupid or whatever bad things we tell ourselves. It just means that it's not for me. And right now I'm in a job that I like. The pay is really good. It's okay, but I also know intuitively this is not for me long term. So I'm going to be starting to make the pivot towards something that is more creative, more fulfilling to me. And also thinking of that too, because I wanted to take the time to be able to do this. So I'm thinking and I just started this job. I started full time, but before this I was part time, and that worked for me really, really well. And I think I'm going to go back to that again. But as I was typing out the message to my manager to be hey, can I go part time? I was having these doubts, and that's why I wanted to record this, because I got to stand by the things that I say, and I really do believe that you can change things at any time. If it is not working for you, change it. We have this one life. I cannot stress that enough. I will say that so many times. You will see it almost in every single freaking video. I'm pretty sure I've said it in every single one, or something to that effect. We have one freaking life. We have one life. And even if we come back, we're not coming back as this version of ourselves. We're not coming back with these circumstances. So why would you make things harder on yourself? Why would you waste your time knowing that you're not in the right place? You don't deserve that. I don't deserve that. So we're not doing that. And we get really caught up in like what society says is the right thing to do. Oh, you have to work for this amount of time. You have to blah, 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 give your 2 weeks, whatever. If it is not working for you, and as long as you can like ensure that you're not completely fucking your life up, right? Because obviously you don't want to get blacklisted from a place. You don't want it going around that you are not a good employee, but you need to be able to stand up for yourself. And I wish somebody had helped me do that and learn that without me having to kind of like learn that on my own. I'm glad that I did, because now I think I am a lot stronger when it comes to just doing what is right for me. But it's still hard. I still struggle with a lot of anxiety because of it. I still struggle with a lot of doubt, and I think that's super normal. But as I'm going through these things, I really want to be able to share that with you guys and help whoever is going through that, because any situation that you're in can be solved. It just takes time, it takes patience, and it takes maybe thinking about it in a different way. But it doesn't mean that you're cooked. You are not screwed. Even like I have known also nurses who have like kids and bills and all these things and debt, and they still decide, I'm going to do this thing that it will work for me more. And chances are, if you actually love it and you really take the time to go into something that you really love, you will be able to find your way and you will find success in that. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. If you are able to just be consistent with it and put in the work all the time, sure, you might have a season where it's like you're not seeing that much profit to start. And that is scary, because then it starts to make you doubt yourself. But that doesn't mean it's the wrong thing. And I will always, always, always preach listening to your gut and listening to your intuition. Obviously, handle things with grace. Be considerate of other people, but do what is best for you in every situation. Anyways, I love you guys. I have to get started with my day, and I hope you have a wonderful day. There's hair all over my face. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.